Here's another underrated video in Greenville, and you need to make sure you visit. Spill the memes. Yeah, let's get to it. Okay, Five Forks I think is completely overrated. Five Forks is one of those places that you don't actually have a Five Forks address. You are part of Simpsonville. There's lots of traffic. Over there, it's definitely growing, but I think it's an overrated place to live, for sure. Belton, I think it's completely underrated, and here's why. A lot of you are asking me questions of like, you're coming into the area and you want land and you want lots of house, but you're okay living within 20 to 40 minutes of Greenville downtown. So why is it underrated? Well, you can get all of those things out in Belton. You're far away from your neighbors. You don't have HOAs. Definitely, like, Belton has a cute, very small little downtown. So if you're looking for a small community or a place where you can get acres of land with a nice house on it and not have to pay $1 million, you should definitely look at Belton. Okay, Williamston is also another underrated place. It's underrated, same reason. You are getting more land, so more bang for your buck. No HOAs. You're also actually closer to Anderson, South Carolina. So I think you're getting the best of all worlds. You're kind of situated between Anderson and Greenville in a really good location. I think Anderson gets overrated a lot because it's so close to Williamston. So as you're doing your research and you're like, okay, here's Greenville, but there's other places like Anderson. Anderson's great because you are close to Clemson University. If you are looking to work at the university, it's a great place. But I also think that it's just a little overrated because of that. Okay, Greer is another place that I think is, I don't know, it can kind of toe the line on underrated, overrated. Here's why. Greer is this very long and skinny area. You have Greer city limits, which I think are very overrated. You end up kind of packed in tight, but at the same time, Greer reaches all the way out around Lake Robinson. And I think that is completely underrated because not only do you still get to live in Greer, but you get to live near the mountains and there's a lake. So you could get the best of all worlds, get a lake view and a mountain view in one location. Boiling Springs. This is a place that I want you to definitely watch out for. It is an underrated place. It is in Spartanburg County. I know a lot of you have also been looking at like, okay, should we land in Greenville or Spartanburg? Well, Boiling Springs is a place where everything is finally being built up. So not only do you have lower taxes because you're in Spartanburg County, you're also in the northern part of the county, which means that you are a closer drive to like Charlotte if you need to go to Charlotte. I think everything it's just newer and more built up and not talked about a lot because it's a good 45 minutes to an hour outside of Greenville, but it's only about 15 to 20 minutes outside of Spartanburg. So definitely underrated. Take a look at Boiling Springs. Pickens. All right, Pickens is a place that we don't talk about often, and I think it can be underrated and overrated. I think I'm going to land on underrated for Pickens because it is one of those areas that you're going to get a true Southern culture in Pickens, South Carolina. Quick story. I was driving out in Pickens one day, showing houses, obviously. I had to stop in the middle of the road because there was this massive longhorn cattle just standing in the middle of the road. I literally called the sheriff's department out there. The dispatcher yelled back to somebody, "Hey, Bob, they got out again." And I was like, oh my word. So that's what you get in Pickens. I think it's underrated because you can get a fantastic house out there and it's got a really cute downtown and a really tight community that loves to do things and, I don't know, have cows. Duncan is one of those places that if you've watched our videos, there's another video you need to go watch as well. Duncan is an underrated area. It has the best high school football team in the area. So if that's your thing, go check it out. And it's also very close to places like Inman and Boiling Springs, Lyman as well. So you're only about 15-20 minutes outside of Spartanburg. You are probably every bit of 30 minutes from downtown Greenville. You're going to have less HOAs. You're going to have communities out there that are a little bit more spread out. And in certain areas, you get really nice mountain views. So completely underrated part of the upstate.
And last one we got for today.
So Landrum is another place that I would say is underrated, especially if you're looking for property. Landrum's one of those places that, one, if you are looking for equestrian property, you have horses, or you just want to, again, have those mountain views, you want to have the cute small downtown area be further away from your neighbors, you're only about 30 to 45 minutes outside of downtown Greenville or even Spartanburg. It's getting you closer to the North Carolina border, so you're closer to the mountains. Definitely should check it out. Landrum, I think, is a neat place that a lot of people miss because they don't know where it is. So completely underrated. If any of these areas piqued your interest, we have more videos that go more in depth on these areas. Go check them out. Catch you next time.